Well, I want to welcome you to this week's episode of Elite Advisor Report, and I'm going to share with you some powerful information on forming profitable strategic partnerships. This is a huge key growth driver of those elite advisors who are netting over $1 million a year. Now, I got to tell you, most advisors are not doing strategic partnerships at all, let alone well. So often we think if we take an accountant or an attorney out to lunch, we tell them how great we are and, that we're going to take really good care of their clients. About the only thing that happens is we pay for lunch. Well, in this short episode, I want to share with you how you can make these strategic partnerships really work. So let's take a look at the key takeaways that are going to come from this week's. Number one, I want you to recognize that a full 70% of advisors said that attorneys, accountants, and other centers of influence brought them their best new clients. One of the things at CG, we're focused on results. And, if you want to be successful on purpose and 70% of the best, clients are coming through this process, let's work on it together. And I'm going to show you how you can do it. Now, the key to success is a concept we call economic glue. You've got to provide some financial incentives, not revenue share, although in some situation that works, but it's not revenue share that motivates the centers of influence, particularly the accountants and attorneys, to introduce you to clients. The best clients is what we're looking for. And there's a proven 6-step process we're using in our coaching programs to build amazingly profitable advisor COI relationships. We call it the best client partnership because what we're looking at is how can they refer you, building a process so they refer you 5 of their best clients. Think about that for a second. How would your life change if you had just a few great strategic partnerships and they were introducing you every year to their 5 best clients? Well, stay tuned. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. If we're going to be successful on purpose, one of the things is we've got to understand the research. And this is one that most don't understand. So I'm going to share it with you right now. What we asked in a recent survey, where do financial advisors get the most of their new clients from? Because so many are struggling right now on organic growth. So let's take a look. This is a study of 571 financial advisors, largest referral, client referrals. Centers of influence referrals, 18%, other sources, 6.5%, social media, seminars, webinars, and that type of thing. Well, why would we focus on strategic alliances if it's only 18%? It should all be on client referrals. And the answer is no. If we want to move upmarket and have more success serving better clients, we want to understand where the best clients are coming from. And take a look at this research. Same advisors, where did your best, and we asked them their best 5 clients, new clients come from? Centers of influence, 70%. Client referrals, 18%, almost 19, and 10% other sources. So the key question you have to ask yourself is, if you want to move up market and serve your clients, that have more wealth than your existing client base, you're going to change the way you do it. And one of the most powerful ways to do that is to form strategic alliances with other professionals. And that's what I want to show you how to do. See, this is one of those things that, so many people struggle with. I can remember taking out many accountants, attorneys. But once I got it, when I was an advisor, we grew to a couple $1 billion of assets under management. We sold that practice in the late 90s. We were the largest advisor with the most assets at Schwab at the time. Advisors recognize that they should build strong referral relationships. You know that. But your peers and maybe you stumble way too often doing it. And in our research, we see over and over again, they get frustrated and stop doing it. So I want to share with you how you can capture the center of COI, center, really, getting these people of influence, the accountants, attorneys, and other professionals, centers of influence, to really want to work with you. So they're going to partner with you. They're not going to just be in your Rolodex, I want to say, but I'm dating myself. So let's go to CRM, your contact relationship management, client relationship management. You want them to be a partner, so they're partnering with you, so they're going to introduce you to their best clients. To make it happen, we call it the law of reciprocity. Let me give you an example of the law of reciprocity. And I'm recording this in the middle of the pandemic, so it's a little different, but normally when you go to Costco, there is someone there in the aisle giving away free samples. And I hate shopping, in person, but I do like Costco, and my wife loves Costco. So we'll go in and take a sample, and guess what happens? If it's any good at all, you're going to end up buying it. That's the law of reciprocity. When you give someone a benefit, it's very likely that they're going to work with you. So to make it happen, law of reciprocity, when you give tremendous value to a COI, they want to reward you. And one of the things we're finding is that if you can help them, not on a revenue share, although that works sometimes with accountants, but that's not the economic glue. The economic glue is you providing guidance. So let me walk you through a 6-step process that we use in our coaching programs that quite honestly is huge. It's bringing in billions of dollars for our advisors that we have the privilege of working with. Very first thing is identifying potential partners. You want to work with primarily accountants and attorneys, but other professionals. We've had some big success with high-end property casualty people. You can go ahead with investment bankers, business brokers, corporate attorneys, really anywhere where the clients you want to work with are already grouped. Relationship marketing through them is just so powerful. So you want to identify them. They should be entrepreneurial in nature. They want to grow their business. They have the existing clients, so you can help them generate substantial revenue out of their existing client base. You're not trying to help them get new clients. Now, one of the key is to conduct discovery, taking a look at where they are now and where they want to go. You're going to be checking in with them to see, how they're doing right now, with their practice, some of the challenges, the concerns. And what you're going to see is so often they're really, with everything going on politically, economically, and socially, they're not having the success they want. And in the back of your mind, I want you to be thinking about is if you could show them how to grow their business so that they have an increase their net income by 20% or more, would that be meaningful? And if it is, you have a really good potential strategic partnership. Now, one of the things that we want to do is do a good discovery so we understand their practice, what their motivation, what they're looking to achieve, and their client base, to make sure it's worth the time to do it. Then we want to secure a commitment, and we want to be very upfront and ask them if you could help them over the next 12 months make 20% more net income. Would that be a basis for you to have them introduce you to their best clients? And if the answer is yes, you're off to the races. If it's maybe, you find out what it is. If it's no, then you want to be thinking next. And we use it as an acronym, never extend extra time. But you want to ask them why not. Now, one of the things we'll hear on occasion is we get a lot of our business from referrals. And we tell them, honor those professional referrals. If they're doing a good job, have them stay there. But what we find, usually over half their businesses come through referrals directly from other clients that have no attachment. And so there's plenty of business for you there. Okay, and let them know. And that you want them to honor, you're not looking for an exclusive relationship. You want to earn the ability to do this together. And then create the agreement. And what we do in our coaching program is we help them really think through how we can grow the business. Now, I can't in this short video go over how we funnel, we identify specific clients, how they could you work with them to help provide more value and so more billing. and that they're great for you to work with on it. We also show them how to do webinars. We also show them how they can go ahead and leverage thought leadership. We here at CG, we are big believers in thought leadership. We create for our coaching clients a process that they can use, and every month we have 6 pieces going out that they are licensed to provide up to 5 COIs. Why? We think that's the right magic number, no more than 5 to work with. And the thought leaderships position them now the center of influence as an expert in their market. They become the expert the client wants. And that's all curated. It provides some amazing ability. So once you get going on this, it's really all about tracking the results. And one of the things that's so important is, our whole goal at CG is all about results. And we want you to race up this hierarchy of advisor success to the elite level. So no matter where you are now, so that you have the ability to generate $1 million in net income or more. This is, success means different things to different people, but I want you to have that ability. Now, one of the things I want to point out at this level, the reason they have so much assets under management, they're getting large clients. This is the key outcomes. We're focused on each of the areas. They have built an amazing life of significance because the centers of influence are referring large clients, typically over 5 million or more, depending on your market and what you're looking to do. So our whole goal is to help you move up faster and with less effort than you've ever thought possible. See, at CG, we believe you can build an amazing life of significance by serving fewer but wealthier clients extremely well. And you can do it faster and with less effort than you ever thought possible. Now, one of the questions we get over and over again is, John, will you take a look at our practice to see, what we should do to accelerate our success even more, raise up that hierarchy of advisor success? Well, the answer is yes, of course we will. And every day I'm blessed to have this phenomenal team here at CG, and they'll work with financial advisors just like you to take a look at where you are now, where you want to go, what the gaps are, and how you can most quickly accelerate your success, race up that hierarchy. We'll give you the 3 things we would do if we were in your shoes with all the experience that we have. Now, how do we do that? You go ahead and schedule a strategy call. Now, if you're watching this anywhere else other than our website, look for a link around here. And if it's not there, go to cegworldwide.com and you get all kinds of freebies there, conferences and so on that we're doing. But schedule your strategy call where we'll take a look at where you are now, where you want to go, what are the gaps, and what are the 3 things we would do if we were you to accelerate your success tremendously. One of the things that's so important if you want to be an elite advisor is to form these profitable, what we call best client strategic partnerships. It's a key growth driver. Your clients, your future clients, and those future COI, best client partnerships are counting on you. Don't let them down.